We do want to ask you to be sure to, ask your questions during this. We want it to be interactive.
Absolutely.
Do you want to go ahead and show the video from the 8-week kitchen?
Yeah, we could show some clips, and
Yeah.
if anybody had any questions on anything structural or anything, chime in.
Yeah.
Being a master carpenter for my whole adult life, I know what it takes to get a project done on time, on budget, and overcoming any obstacle that's thrown in front of me.
I guess I chose Oneida because they sit down with you and they learn a little bit about your family and about what your habits are in the kitchen and in the family life. My kids and I were constantly in the kitchen battling for space. We'd get up in the morning, I want to make my coffee. They would be in the kitchen, in the refrigerator, getting their stuff in my way.
Since we build everything, it's standard for us to listen and implement what you want. And with this client, it was easy to do because they were specific on what they wanted. Entertainment, open, fun, and when we came up with the piano bar,
I was just blown away. It's so impressive. The piano bar is a really awesome asset to the whole flow of the kitchen, and not just the kitchen, but the whole house.
Implementing the modern white look with an espresso stain on our alder wood, with the black maple bar top, with the real bar rail. This is so unique. So it's not for every client, but this client, we were able to really be creative. It is fun. The U-shaped island, the homeowner wanted people around her, but away from her. So the designers worked with them and came up with the U-shaped bar. It's almost like Benihana. You go there and the guy's in the middle and everybody's around him. So that was just, different. And then of course the modern look with the Neolith countertop, it looks like marble, but it's not. And then incorporating that with the true wood bar. It was two opposites, but worked perfect when we put them together.
I really wanted an open floor plan, lots of movement, an area that I can use for coffee, that they can get to at the kitchen for breakfast, snack in the afternoon. Another really awesome feature right below the countertop there is I just pull out my mixer, boom, there it is, piece of cake. Another really cool feature is the soft closed doors. They're just perfect. My trash can, all I have to do is tap it with a knee or tap it with an arm and it slides right open. I don't have to get my dirty hands all over it.
So a lot of great features that you see in that.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about
Yeah.
that kitchen and some of your favorite things from that.
Well, the most favorite to me was there was two bars. We had a coffee bar, and in that coffee bar, we actually put a water dispenser so you didn't have to take your coffee pot and walk over to the sink. We were just able to turn your little spigot and fill it up. And then we had a pull out there where you pull it out, and we had little silhouettes for all the
spice cabinet.
No, this was the silhouettes for the so all your coffee Keurigs would fit in individual.
Nice.
So all your coffee, and then you had your tea. So that was the coffee bar, and then we also were able to build doors that we can close it so you didn't see the actual coffee maker when you're entertaining. It was just doors. Then close to that was the bar, which it had a black walnut top and alder. It was stained, and it was a real bar. And it could be an ice cream social or a drinking bar. So that was really fun doing two bars. Then the other feature was that island, and it was a U-shaped island. It's like being at Benihana.
Wow.
So the homeowners were able to, two people could be in the bar, the island, and then entertaining, serving, and then 8 bar stools on the outside, which is very rare. We had the room in this project. Actually, we had the room because we put a steel beam in. But to be able to have 8 bar stools, entertain, Benihana style, coffee bar, ice cream bar, drinking bar, and then, of course, a piano.
Of course.
You got to have the piano in the kitchen. So all of these factors were just exciting to implement. Think about, bounce ideas off everybody, pictures. I think on the coffee bar there was a glass door that had It was almost, I can't describe it, but it was really interesting. And the cabinet person was able to cut that out exactly like the picture that they presented to us. So totally custom on this one. About 3 weeks of planning at least. And prior to that, they had some other planning with pictures and websites. But that was just a great, fun, entertaining. That was probably one of the most entertaining kitchens that we did, with the coffee bar, drinking bar, and the Benihana Island.
Yeah.
It was an Alpha Island. It was more of a manly Alpha Island. Some
great features.
yeah.
So we do, you mentioned this, and I want to be able to take the computer and see this. And we don't need to hear it.
Okay.
But so you're seeing these
that's
beautiful piano.
Yep.
But the fun part that's coming up, you'll hear or you'll see in a minute, is when you guys put down or put up the beam.
Oh, the
And so
steel
I think
beam.
that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah,
a lot went into this.
Yeah, definitely. When you work in the houses that were built in the late 70s, the early 70s, they everything was chopped up. So load-bearing walls throughout the house, and this job was Dunwoody. So typical rooms, 5'4" and a door. And to get the open concept, we had to put the steel beam in, and we were able to put it in the floor system. So once we drywalled the ceiling, there you go, in that bottom corner there.
It's coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see it in just a second.
Okay.
So just a few more seconds to get to before we'll see you holding up that entire steel
Yeah, there you
beam.
go. There you go. Yeah, obviously that's hydraulics. That beam was about 1,500 pounds.
Wow.
So it was a fun part to get that in, and it allowed us to get that big Alpha Island in, the coffee bar, and then the real bar with the maple top.